Hi book babes, my name is Ainsley and welcome back to my library. For today's video, we're kind of just going to be doing like a chill read with me, like reading day in my life, except it's 4 p.m. But I had a fantastic morning at the pool. It was just super chill. I had some of my friends come with me. We just chilled at the pool all day, but now it's raining and it's just like a really cozy, comfy vibe for the evening. Sorry if the fan is like really obnoxious for you. I'm really sorry. First of all, I'm gonna take a shower and then my mom and I are probably gonna go to Books A Million. Ooh. Father's Day is tomorrow and a book that my dad wants to read came out this week. So we're gonna swing by there and pick it up for him. But it's a surprise. So I just figured I would vlog my day with you. Definitely want to read a book today. I want to read... I forgot the name of the book, but I really, really want to read it. But so yeah, I'm going to go shower and then we'll get started. Bye! What? This is so cool. Okay guys, so we are back from Books A Million. We actually got back like several hours ago. I don't know why I'm acting like this is a new development. We got home and then we had dinner and we watched a couple episodes of Charmed. Yeah, that light's a little aggressive, so sorry for the lighting, but it is late at night. It's 9:17. So one of the first books that I immediately gravitated towards, my mom actually got it for me, and that is Powerful, which is the novella of Powerless. And I didn't vlog anything about me reading Powerless, but I actually just finished Powerless on Thursday, and it's Saturday. So I'm still very much in this world mentally. I haven't left yet. And I'm super excited for the second book coming out in July, on July 2nd. I'm so excited. But I picked up Powerful, and in Powerful we're following Adina, which is Peyton's best friend, and we're following Adina's experience once Peyton left to go in the purging trials. So this is just watching Adina kind of fend for herself and try to figure out how to survive and loot without her best friend and her dynamic duo and her partner in crime and just her person, where they really do rely on each other for everything. So we're kind of reading this book and watching how Adina tries to navigate life without her best friend. And then of course she ends up meeting a guy, and I don't really know anything else about it, but it's super, super short. I'm very excited to be reading about Adina. She was just so much like, she was just such a good book bestie. So I'm really excited to learn more about her in this book because it is from her perspective. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And I really do like how the novella is so little in comparison. Like, I mean, yes, it's going to be frustrating on my shelves, but I like Lauren Roberts' mindset about this, and just how, since it's a novella, it shouldn't be as big as the book. Okay, starting with all the books that I bought for myself, we have Butcher and Blackbird, which this book has literally been going around TikTok and BookTube, and to be honest, you guys, I thought this book was like a super cheesy romance for like 13-year-olds because of the cover. I don't know why, but this is just giving me like pre-teen romance book, and I was like, I don't really want to read it. And then I read the back and I was like, are you kidding? This is so dark. This is like the tagline for it. The viral friends to lovers dark romantic comedy full of murder, chaos, and sizzling chemistry. Every serial killer needs a friend and every game must have a winner. Ooh. So basically in this book we are following Sloane and Rowan, and they are rival murderers. However, they both murder serial killers, so we're kind of watching them come together to like defend the common good, which is kind of interesting. Yeah. It says, two hunters collide in an annual game of blood and suffering, one that pits them against the most dangerous monsters in the country. But as their friendship develops into something more, the restless ghosts left in their wake are only a few steps behind, ready to claim more than just their newfound love. Can Rowan and Sloane dig themselves out of a game of graves, or have they finally met their match? Sounds interesting. There is a booktuber on here. I want to say her username is just Allie. I'll tag her down below. But she is one of my favorite booktubers lately. I just feel like she's really been killing it in the creativity department of booktube. I love her videos, and she raved about this book. So whenever I saw it in the bookstore today, I was like, let me just read the synopsis and figure out what is all the crave about this book. And I totally am understanding the hype. This sounds like it's going to be so good. I definitely am not going to read it right now because it is summer and this seems very like fall. So I'm going to read it in the fall because this just seems very dark. Next up is Reckless and Hopeless. This is books 4 and 5 in the Chestnut Spring series. As you guys know, every single time I go to the bookstore, I've been buying one more in this series and just one more book each time I go. And today I realized I had the 4th and the 5th left, and I was like, let's bite the bullet, man. Let's do it. Let's buy them both. So now I have the complete edition. I have all 5 books in the Chestnut Spring series, and I'm so excited. Again, I haven't read any of these books, but I've heard so many amazing things about this book, and I've heard incredible things about Elsie Silver, so I'm just really excited to just see what everybody's talking about whenever it comes to these books. In this book we follow Theo, who is a bull rider, and we follow Winter, who is just coming out of a really hectic divorce. So we're kind of watching them both be like against romance during this time of their lives, and accidentally, you know how love happens, they end up finding each other and falling in love. But Theo is completely like infatuated with Winter, and he just needs to be with her. He wants to be with her. She's literally the reason why his heart is still beating, basically. And Winter is like, no, I actually don't want to date you right now. So yeah, that sounds really good. So in this book we are following Beau, and he is like military royalty. He is the small town hero, basically. And then we also have, what's her name again? Yes, and we also have Bailey, and she is a bartender. What? She's an outcast bartender. Nobody really thinks anything of her, but then Beau takes his status and gives Bailey a ring, and they're fake fiancés, and they're just kind of trying to do life and trick everybody into thinking that they are like the couple. However, things tend to blur between this is fake and this is real, and obviously a real romance then starts to be created. The last line of the synopsis is, Beau once told Bailey he'd never fall in love. She is determined to make him change his mind. Please. But yeah, I've heard so many amazing things. The books in the series is Flawless, Heartless, Powerless, Reckless, Hopeless. So all of the books end in less. Hope that was helpful. Next up, I have the first 2 books in another series I'm super excited to start and read. This book, I actually haven't heard much about it, but I feel like a lot of booktubers have mentioned these books or done a vlog of them reading these books, so I definitely feel like there's something there. Again, it's not really hyped up that much, but I read the synopsis today. Actually, to be fair, every single time I've gone into a bookstore, I've always looked for these books and they've never been there. But today, books 1 and 2 were there and I was like, I'm going to read the synopsis and see if this is something I'm going to like. And I read them and they just both seem really, really good. I mean, author Monica Murphy blurbed this book and she said, if I could give her book 6 stars, I would. She's just that good. Please, this book sounds so good. And that is Indigo Ridge and Juniper Hill. This is the first one. This is the second one. It's actually a 6-book series. I had no idea that was 6 books. I thought it was 3, but whatever. So on both of the covers, it says as seen on TikTok, which kind of makes no sense because I've never, which makes no sense because I've never seen them on TikTok. So I don't know who put that sticker on these books because they're kind of crazy for this. In this book, we follow Winslow, and she is trying to be the chief of police, and she really wants to prove herself to the community and just show that she didn't get it because of her grandfather, who was the chief of police. It wasn't like a, oh, that's my granddaughter, we have to give it to her. It was a, she worked her way to the top, and that's why she got it. And basically, this whole town is controlled by the Edens, and that's the super powerful, wealthy family that lives in the area. And the only way that Winslow can really make a name for herself and set the precedent that she got this position by herself is by having the Edens back her and winning the town's support. However, that can't really happen because she had a one-night stand with the oldest son in the Edens family. So, yeah, really huge mistake. She's kind of still paying for it, and we're kind of just watching her try to navigate how to make a name for herself and avoid it getting out that she did have a one-night stand with him because he is really powerful. But then there is a murder, and that leaves Winslow and the oldest brother, Griffin, having to see themselves again, intermingle themselves again, and just kind of try to get past this giant hurdle in their life. So this book sounds really, really good. Again, I watched a vlog of this one booktuber read it, and she literally did not move positions the entire time she read the book. I'm not even kidding. Like, she just sat there and devoured this book, and she was like, that was so good. Next up is the Juniper Hill. This is the second book in the series. The series is called The Edens, I want to say. But so this is a neighbors to lovers romance. So in this book we have Memphis, and she just moved to Quincy, Montana, which is the same town that this book takes place in. And she moves next door to Knox Eden. And Knox is her landlord. She has a really, really bad day. They end up meeting, and then life kind of keeps happening to where they keep having to meet each other. And then they realize that they kind of are just falling in love. Well, that's it for my haul. I bought a lot of books today. I did a lot of damage to the bank account, and I regret none of it. So, yeah, but that's all that I got. Just a quick recap. I got Powerful. I got Butcher and Blackbird. I got Reckless and Hopeless. And I got Indigo Ridge and Juniper Hill. Well, I'm going to go start my new book, which is Not Here to Stay Friends, and I will catch up with you guys whenever I am, wherever I am in that book. And I think this vlog is just going to be me reading that book and this little book haul. So, yeah, it's going to be a short, sweet, fun video, but just a little mini vlog of my book life. I feel like making videos gives me so much motivation to read, but it also makes me feel like I'm not alone in my reading experience. Like, my brother and I, he's a big video gamer and I'm a big reader, and we were talking one time and he was like, I feel like I'd be so lonely as a reader because it's like a solo hobby. Like, with video games, he's constantly playing with people, whether they're like online people or they're in-person people, but he's never alone doing that hobby, which is funny because he's extremely introverted and I'm extremely extroverted. So it's kind of funny that I chose like the solo hobby and he chose the multi-person hobby. But I just love BookTube, and I love like buddy reading and book clubs because it takes like this loneliness out of reading. Not that it's lonely. I mean, like, again, like I have so many characters on these pages to keep me company, but I kind of get where he's coming from with that. So I just feel like a BookTube, it literally gives me, it's like my little book nook of a community and of these really awesome people that I get to like include and experience these books with. So I don't know. I'm just really happy to be on BookTube and just be filming my life pretty much, and I hope that you guys are enjoying it too. But I don't know why that just felt sappy, but thank you just for watching. Just thank you for all that you do. So I'm gonna go get reading. I'm actually gonna put these books away in a safe spot, and then I'm gonna go get reading. But love you guys, and I will check in with you guys possibly later tonight. But yeah, love you guys. I'm so tired. Hi babes, so it is the next day. We just had Father's Day today, and it was just such a good day. I was finally able to give my dad his Father's Day birthday gift combo. Sorry, Matt Howard, if this is triggering for you, but it was just such a special day. I gave him his NFL tickets. We're going to an NFL game during the 2024 season. I'm so excited for it. And I want to tell you guys that I made it to page 85 of Not Here to Stay Friends. My battery is about to die, so I'm going to charge it, but I will check in with you guys tomorrow on how I'm doing, and I'm probably going to end the vlog tomorrow. But love you guys. Be a little bit better, and it's not. How much fun. But I guess I can like sit over here and just chat with y'all. That's kind of weird. Anyway, sorry that I'm like so far away, but I just want to let you guys know I finished Not Here to Stay Friends by Caitlin Hill. I'm giving this book 4 stars. It was so good. As I was telling my mom, it was a really, really good book in terms of it was like a light, fluffy romance read. And seeing as I just got done reading Powerless, there really was not like much thought that I had to go into this. I could just like mindlessly read. I could mindlessly fall in love with characters falling in love and just going on like a crazy adventure and like a bachelor like kind of scene. Really interesting plot twist, really interesting like friend dynamic that I absolutely just adored reading. It is a friends to lovers read, and I think it's honestly one of my favorites that I've ever read, because the friendship between Liam and Sloane was so pure before it, and you could tell that they just genuinely didn't want to do anything that was going to ruin their friendship. And that's the best kind of friends to lovers in my opinion. Whenever they just jump right into it without acknowledging the fact that this could ruin their friendship, it's kind of like, But the fact that they both are like, we don't want this to mess anything up, that's real to me, in my opinion. But I really, really like this book. Just a really, really good summary read. If it's fast-paced, quick and easy to fall into. If you are in a reading slump, I recommend this book. If you're going on a weekend trip or a summer vacation, I recommend this book. Again, it was literally so good. And I'm about to lead life group, my Bible study, so I'm just really excited to just be in community with people and just be falling into God's word. As I mentioned a couple weeks ago, we are going over the book Starved, and we're doing our Bible study in Starved and talking about how the only nourishment you can find is through Christ. So I'm going to go get started on that and just lead that out. But I think this is the end of the vlog. I had so much fun just taking you guys on a little mini book haul and a little mini reading vlog. This was really easy to film, and it wasn't like a lot of pressure. Like I feel like some videos where it's like, I'm going to be reading waking up at 5 a.m. every single day, or I'm going to be reading 200 pages every single day. Like that takes a lot of planning. And this book, it was kind of like you guys are just going to come do life with me whenever it revolves around reading or going book shopping. So this was really fun, really low stress for me, which was just amazing. But so thank you guys for hopping in. I definitely plan on doing more videos like this. And I also plan on doing more structured vlogs too, because it does require planning, but they are so much fun to just be going towards a goal. Whereas this reading vlog, I was kind of just like, hey, join me this weekend. But yeah, this honestly, it was a Saturday to Monday vlog, and those are kind of my days off. I mean, I don't have Sunday off in the morning because I have church, but I get off work at like 2, so I have that entire afternoon and evening to like read. So I really do feel like I have a 3-day weekend every single day. If you like this video, give it a like. If you liked this page and this journey that you went on and you want to see more of it, leave me a comment down below. I'd love to know some ideas that you have for me whenever it comes to like structured vlogs or just like one now and then vlogs. Just let me know what you guys want to see content-wise. And subscribe because I would love to see you guys next Thursday. I hope I wasn't too far away for you guys because I wanted you guys to like hear me and see me, but at the same time, that's where I had to sit. So, yeah, I love you guys and I'll see you guys next Thursday.